Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome back. I know that we have this special little gift of um, episode 5, part 2, which is a bit of a meditation with me. I feel a little lonely right now. No Simona, but I am one of the hosts of Unfertile to Unfiltered. I'm Vicki, and I am surprisingly actually up early, recording in the morning because that's sometimes when I find I have enough mindful energy before I get into the craziness of life. Um, with that being said, sometimes with the craziness of life, that also comes with some grief, right? And we talked a lot about that in the last episode. And so, something that was really valuable to me in my healing journey with grief and my continuous journey in life in general is finding moments to pause and breathe and let my mind travel to places that feel safe and warming and loving and connecting to my loved ones who are no longer with me, whether that's emotionally or even physically, right? When I have thoughts of friendships that have moved on, or relationships that are no longer, I often remind myself to just send a little extra love their way, right? To say, they came to my heart, they came to my mind for a reason. So let's just send them love. So I just want us all to make sure. And if you're driving, maybe you're not doing this to the full extent, and that's okay, right? But find quiet moments that you can do this when you are in a comfortable position, when you are able to give it your full attention, right? So I just want us to start out, as I do for myself often, is to start with 3 big deep breaths in and out. And we're breathing in with by a count of 6, and we are breathing out by a count of 7. So breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And find a comfortable place of breath and breathing that feels calming and centered and nourishing for your soul. And so, what I want us to do is we're going to reflect on one of my favorite things, which has been very pivotal for me in my own life, which is a calm, safe place. And as a therapist who is EMDR certified, this is a go-to that I use with my clients. For those of you who are listening, you know what I'm talking about. And I use it a lot for myself too, because there is something really important in being able to honor that when things around us feel chaotic, especially in grief, right? It is important for us to find a safe, calm place. So, finding your breath, putting your left hand on your heart and your right hand on your stomach, just breathing. I want you to think of a place that feels calm and safe for you. It could be a beach, it could be the mountains, it could be a place you've gone to, or you wish to travel to, or you just beautifully make it up in your mind. And I want you to hold on to that image in your heart and your mind right now. Just feeling it, leaning into the feelings of calm, or peace or joy or happiness, whatever emotions are coming up for you, even sadness, right? Because especially with grief and with any of our journeys, we can hold all of them together in the same moments. And what I want you to do is I want you to really tap into the sights, the sounds, the smells, the tastes of that place. For example, if you're on a beach, can you feel the sand between your toes? Can you feel the warmth of the sun? Can you feel the calm or smell the calm of the salt air and hear the waves? And just allowing yourself to tap into and really channel into those feelings and those five senses, right? For me, I'm especially a very, um, I get very connected to smells, right? So when I think of loved ones who are no longer with me, I sometimes will allow my brain to travel into what was a smell that they had, what was a lotion or a perfume or a cologne that they would wear, what reminds me of them. But I just want you to tap into that safe, calm place. And either that loved one can be there, or you can just find yourself being in that calm place by yourself. Just really embracing the emotions that you're feeling. And I want you to just allow your breathing to be present. Allow yourself to feel grounded. And I want you to just keep yourself tuned into, what do I need from this space? Do I need to be able to see my loved one? Do I need to be able to have memories of them? Or can I just allow myself to just be in the moment, in this safe, calm place, knowing that their love is surrounding me, knowing that their words or thoughts or presence is just with you in that moment. And I want you to just continue to breathe. Breathe in into every inch of your body, knowing that you are truly safe and that you are truly wrapped in love. That really, even the hardest grief, the deepest levels of grief, really just honor and reflect the love that we had for that person. And so, as you're just sitting in this, I want you to allow yourself to start a little bilateral stimulation. And so, all you're going to do is, if you can tap, which I can't right now because I am holding up my recording device. But if you can tap or sway, it's going to be a very slow sway back and forth to the left, to the right. And that's just to help our bodies relax more and for our minds to feel less chaotic and less triggered, and to get both hemispheres of the brain talking to each other, but just slowly. And if you're tapping on your legs or giving yourself butterfly hugs where you have your arms crossed, just allow yourself to go back and forth, back and forth. When you find a good rhythm, all I want you to do is to allow your mind to still just be in that safe, calm place with or without that loved one. And just honor your love. Honor the love that you were able to give so beautifully and so freely to that person. Or maybe not. Maybe the grief is more complex because giving love freely was more complicated and challenging and maybe hard. And I feel that we can honor that even in a person's passing, there is still our ability to release and forgive whatever energy we don't want to own from that relationship. And so just allow yourself to be in this moment, just swaying or tapping, but most importantly, breathing. In my safe, calm place, I tend, because I'm an externalizer, as I've mentioned before in previous episodes, to process and talk a little bit more with my loved ones. And so it might just be filling in what I feel like I need to say to them, or what I need them to know that maybe I didn't get to say. But whatever that journey is for you in this safe, calm place, it's not about judging. It's not about what's right or wrong. It's just about honoring. Remember to breathe. If at any point you lose the breath work, go back to the 3 deep inhales for a count of 6 and exhales for a count of 7. We always want to make sure that our exhales are longer because often there's more energy that we have to release. And even for some people, it might make sense to breathe in certain emotions. So breathing in love, letting go of sadness, breathing in sadness, letting go of shame around having sadness, but allowing yourself to stay tuned into the breath and that bilateral stimulation. And maybe you give this safe, calm place a name, right? Like ocean or calm or peacefulness, whatever the word is that describes it. And allowing yourself to truly just be present and aware without judgment. We're just going to sit here, relay for another minute, just breathing in, breathing out, and holding on to those senses that we're tapped into in our safe, calm place. If you're swaying, feeling your body going back and forth very slowly. If you're tapping, doing the same. Hmm. And when you are ready, I just want you to very slowly come back to wherever you are, the room, outside, a cozy corner that you're in, and just allow your eyes to open, taking in the present moment that you so beautifully allowed your central nervous system to relax and calm down, to spend maybe some time with that loved one, even if it wasn't physically, it was emotionally, it was spiritually, and it was just a way for you to really honor the grief and the love that you have for them. And you can use this many times a day, every single day, or when you're especially feeling triggered or overwhelmed. I wish you peace.